All right, people, we're going to get right into it. This is Tykisa. And, all right, so we're not going to spend too much time on this one. Sorry. It's too devastating to really even go into too much. I just wanted to put my piece, my spin to it, as far as how I feel about the subject and what exactly happened. So, this guy at Shoe Palace in California, he ended up getting killed for just trying to stop a dispute. Um, his name was Jayren Bradford. Again, his name was Jayren Bradford. Rest in power, brother. I'm not understanding why it's not making sense to me because sneakers are not. I come from the Bronx, okay, and yeah, it's a hard life out there for the most part, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you run into that problem. It's a life or death situation for some shoes. Um, I mean, it don't make no sense, y'all. It really don't. But let's get into it, man. Homicide detectives were investigating after a man who was shot and killed in a dispute over a shoe raffle on Melrose Avenue in the Fairfax district Wednesday afternoon, officials said. So this past last Wednesday. Employees at the Shoe Palace at Melrose Ave, where the shooting took place, said that the man killed was their co-worker, 26-year-old Jayren Bradford. An argument rose among a group of men and women at a shoe raffle in front of the store. The victim arrived amid the dispute around 12:30 p.m. and was shot by another man, the LAPD said in a news release. A cell phone video that captured the incident shows Bradford was swarmed by people before someone opens fire. Witnesses said Bradford was trying to intervene when he was shot. Jay came from around his car and he confronted them, saying, "What's the problem? What's the deal?" Then everybody shifted their aggression towards Jay, said Keyshawn Williams, a colleague of Bradford's at the store, and they were here with other friends, so they all surrounded him, and that's when he got shot. Responding officers said that they found a man in his mid-20s in the street suffering from a gunshot wound. Paramedics transported him to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. My one colleague was there right. He was right there in front of them. He was trying to help him, trying to stop the blood, Williams said, but it was fatal. Whew. Bradford lived down the street and had only been working at the store a few months. It was a job he enjoyed while pursuing his dream becoming a musician was his dream, Williams said. He always made me feel welcome, like this was somewhere you would want to be, he said. He was just a good guy. He was an outgoing peer who always wanted to make friends. People were seen mourning Wednesday night outside the store where a memorial was set up with candles and photos of Bradford. Another friend who stopped by the Grand Memorial the following morning said Bradford was from Colorado, where his mother and brother still live. He said Bradford was a straight A student who he described as innocent. Now, we don't even know what his whole potential could have been, Bennett Francois said. Police described the suspect as a Latino man in his early 20s with short hair. They say he was last seen getting into a sedan, possibly a Toyota Camry. Investigators said they're reviewing surveillance photos and hoping of generating leads. Melrose Avenue was blocked off between Genesee and Spalding Avenues Wednesday afternoon while authorities investigated the scene and searched for the gunman. The shooting occurred on a well-trafficked strip of the avenue lined with boutiques and restaurants. I mean, Shoe Palace is like heartbroken. over Mr. Bradford's passing, which is considerable. That's what's up, right? Um, a loving son, brother. He was a light of any room he walked into. That's all well and good, but the man is still gone over some sneakers. I don't know, man. A lot of people just figure that with these shoe raffles, it should get to a point where it's online and you should just win it that way. Kind of like how Nike's doing right now. Sneakers that you win or you lose, but you live to win or lose another day. Just like the saying they say, you fight, you lose, but you live to fight another day. It's basically the same principle. There's really not much to go into this except to say that it can be really depressing thinking about something like this, but it exists. You got like-hearted, kind, considerate, angel-touched people who are trying to make sure that people can live in the best of their lifestyle and just try to help out, and they get their life snatched from them. Now, there are some people that say Nike is the reason why this happened. Okay. Ignorant motherfuckers could be the reason why this happened. Sure. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? You can blame Nike, you can blame the ignorance, the dum-dums, the cornballs, the dumbass motherfuckers. I mean, sure, I guess, if you want to put a title on something, but it still doesn't take away the hurt, the pain that this man's family is now suffering because people don't know how to act right over some fucking shoes. It's probably good that not too many people is going to see this because, I mean, to the core audience that do watch these videos, man, these Tykisa tirades, I appreciate y'all. Because really, it's just me venting to you, the people that give me the best, the people that know me, the people that I choose to share this side of with you. Because y'all get my pain, y'all get my suffering, you get where I'm coming from to even come with this video. I didn't know Mr. Bradford. I never will. But all I can really do is, like I said before, tell him to rest in power. Hope that his soul is at peace. And if y'all believe in such as a thing as heaven, just send out that prayer right quick. Because it never hurts. Prayer is free. It never hurts to send one up. Send that blessing out, y'all. And blaming Nike or blaming the ignorant ones or whatever, it's not going to make a difference. It really ain't. Like, I could sit and think about, like, different ways to talk about the corporations and, how they're not going to, they don't think about people's lives and this, that, and the third. And they're just making it to a point where these so-called rare droppings are driving people insane. But at the end of the day, we're all grown. We choose to act insane. Nike doesn't do that to us. We do that to us. Until we can accept that reality, the truth, we're going to keep doing the same stupid shit. And there's going to be many more Jayrens to come. All they're trying to do is just live their best life and work at a sneaker store because they thought it would be easy to do. And this is Tykisa. Information's on the page for Instagram. I'm out.